Fauna means animals. Animals means any of the living, breathing, eating things on this earth. This video will cover what a specific animal means as a natural resource, how they can be used, how they have been abused, and how we can further protect them. But first, some vocabulary. What is the biosphere? The biosphere is quite literally the sphere of life. It contains all the air in the atmosphere, all the water in the hydrosphere, and all the land in the upper lithosphere that define the livable regions of our world, the whole world. What is an ecosystem? An ecosystem, on the other hand, is defined by all the interacting components of one region of the Earth, the biosphere. It consists of all the interconnected biotic and abiotic factors, all the living and non-living components that make life in one region possible. It is the air, the water, the soil, and the plants and animals that live in one area. What are natural resources? Natural resources refers to any of the elements and materials, living and non-living, that occur naturally and can be used for human economic gain. Regarding animals as a natural resource, defines all the creatures of the earth as potentially renewable, meaning that if left to the elements, to their own nature, they can renew themselves, but are sensitive to human exploitation and can be destroyed with abuse. Let's talk about corals. Corals are living, breathing, feeding organisms that live in warm, clear tropical waters. They live symbiotically with an algae called zooxanthellae, sharing nutrients through this relationship. Massive colonies of corals built on their own limestone skeletons are called coral reefs. They form atolls and lagoons on and around the islands that they form. As a direct resource, many island nations use inland stockpiles of this limestone as an important building material. On Guam, there are several active limestone quarries that exploit their ancient coral reefs and allow for urban and residential development on the island. Corals have been used for medical research. In an article from 2014, researchers from the School of Medicine at UCLA cite the use of different species of corals for uses in research for treatment of arthritis, cancer, hypertension, and pain treatment. Indirectly, coral reefs provide homes for many species of other aquatic animals. They are hotspots for biodiversity and are indicative of the health of the reef and the water. As such, they provide a safe and plentiful fishing ground for many recreational fishers. On many islands, coral reefs are also used as one of the main attractions for tourism and tropical island getaways. Although this can be considered ecotourism, ecotourism is defined as responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and sustains the well-being of local people. And the responsibility does not fall on just the visitors. Irresponsible upland practices such as illegal dumping and burning of grasslands allow sediment and waste to flow downhill after heavy rains that smother coral polyps. Overfishing and irresponsible practices on the reef also harm the corals. Increasing global temperatures and a rise in dissolved carbon dioxide in seawater threatens coral reefs worldwide, as corals are sensitive to changes in their environment. They are subject to coral bleaching and may even die. We can help maintain our coral reef ecosystems and the corals themselves by being more cautious of what we do on land. We can plant more trees and shrubs on the ridgeline to reduce erosion and keep off-roading activities to specialized areas. We can pick up litter and report illegal dumps and spills of possible hazardous materials. But most of all, we can be mindful of our own carbon footprint. Corals are animals, and animals, as we have learned, are a fragile natural resource defined by their ability to grow by themselves, but are sensitive to human action or inaction. And as they take care of us, we need to take care of them.